Hi everyone, welcome back to Paisa, Bolta. I'm still out of town, so you got me and Kesav still fumbling around in English, though it's a Hindi channel. We'll do our best.
Yeah, sir. Sir, today I came with a topic that suddenly rise in share price of Infosys, sir.
Mm.
When I went to see what happened in Infosys that make the share price go high, it shows that they are using artificial intelligence called Topaz.
Mm.
They are
You're not using, they're launching.
they are launching artificial intelligence Topaz, sir. Before that itself, they are using it secretly, sir. Secretly.
So they claim.
Now they launched that.
There's no way to verify all this. You realize it, right?
But I didn't understand, sir.
There's no way to verify this.
Okay.
Check and verify what Infosys is saying about themselves. There's no. It's like you telling me today morning,
Yeah, sir.
sir, I've only smoked one cigarette today. How will I will trust you.
Understood, sir. But
And you like to always put yourself in good light while you admit wrongdoing. Correct?
yeah, sir.
So I take all what Infosys CEO says with a bag of salt.
Yeah, sir.
So he is claiming this Topaz, which they have launched, is based on an AI platform they themselves have created.
Yeah, sir.
Okay? And they've been secretly doing this for some time.
Trial run, sir.
Yes, nobody knows about it.
Yeah, sir.
They themselves have been keeping it very quiet.
Yeah, sir.
You know how good Indians are keeping secrets. So they had such a huge explosive secret. That too, AI secret. It would have come out long ago. So I have a lot of question marks on this. And second, what does Infosys do?
So it was do softwares.
Do they create any IT software? They use existing platforms. They don't have their own bedrock software like Microsoft or like Google. They don't have something which is Infosys owned software. You get it? They're on the backs of Microsoft and other guys.
Okay, sir.
All they create tools on these platforms. And they sell these tools to their clients.
Okay.
Right? Most of the times these clients will be already using. They'll help them. They're like, best way to explain it to you since you do not know software is, they're like engineers.
Okay.
You're buying the car from Microsoft. You've been driving it. But they'll come and say you're not running it correctly. We will tweak the engine for you.
Okay.
Based on your requirement. Kind of things you're carrying in your car. The distance you're traveling. The roads you're using. Based on all those analytics. They'll tell you how you should run that engine.
Some alterations.
They'll tell you alterations, modifications.
Okay.
Customize it for you.
Okay.
So it performs better for you. So it gives you better mileage, better
Mm.
fuel efficiency. So at the end of the day, you save money. So Infosys does that in the software. So I'm a big bank.
Okay.
I have everywhere Microsoft computers. Right? I have Microsoft or somebody would have given me some software, I'm running it. Or I don't have software. And I need someone to write some software for me for this software to communicate and help me manage my data. My company is growing. Infosys will come inside. They say, okay, you have these different locations. You have this kind of old computers, then you have some new computers. Okay, you have all these problems. You have some people who know this software, some people only know that software in accounting. They'll create a solution. A software and all this put together how to communicate. So now this Topaz which they've done is, it helps them and their client do this in an automated way is what he's saying. To
increase the productivity.
Productivity. So let's say Infosys had 10 engineers looking at this code and analyzing it and looking at it and giving solutions to these problems. Now this AI which they have created will do this analysis in real time and do it faster and more efficiently and give the information and solution to their customers faster, sooner, better.
Yes.
Problem for Infosys is the scope of what the AI Google is creating and Microsoft is creating is going to hammer companies like Infosys. Unless Infosys innovates and becomes something else.
So, but I have doubt here, sir. When they launched the ChatGPT, sir, Google suddenly wanted to do something that makes them high than the ChatGPT, sir. So they launched a Google Bart.
But
Bart.
yes.
Yeah, sir. When they hear about Microsoft investing $10 billion on ChatGPT, they launched Google Bot, but they launched it without a trial run. So it came up with an error, sir. So it cost Google to drop around 20%. Now it's bouncing back. But what my doubt is, now Infosys did their trial run. They launched it. It is successful. Google, without the trial run, they launched it. They became
Wait. Infosys is not launched yet for you. Where can
for
you
the
go?
clients. For the clients.
So who's seen it?
But
No, but
maybe-
that's very correct. Correct
maybe
is,
big.
we don't know.
Ah.
See, the truth of the matter for Microsoft and Google and everything is out in the public domain. What do you mean? Anybody can go log on to ChatGPT, you can use it, I can use it. Even ChatGPT has done many wrong things. Okay, like how Microsoft Bard made mistakes. If you go to Twitter and search for ChatGPT, there'll be lots of funny videos. You can see animations, you can see where they've asked a bunch of questions to ChatGPT and it's given wrong answers. Even I tried it. I asked like, has Chennai had any major earthquake? And it said, yes, Chennai has had major earthquake. And I said, when? And it gave some date in 2000, some date. And it said lots of buildings collapsed in Chennai. Then I said, ChatGPT, you're saying is this wrong? Then I said, wait, maybe I'm wrong.
So why didn't it affect ChatGPT, sir? A small error affected Google, and 20% of the shares dropped. Why
It's just
didn't it-
purely perception. Market is very finicky that way. It happened to Tata hotels, no? Indian hotels, when the terrorist attack in Bombay happened, and Taj Hotel was targeted.
Yes, sir.
Right? Only one hotel was targeted, Taj Hotel. It was the terrorists were not targeting Taj. They were targeting Mumbai city. They were targeting India. That hotel got caught in the crossfires. Immediately tanked. Indian hotel price went all the way down to 23 rupees. What happened? Did all the hotels of Indian hotels around the world disappear? Did all the guests get thrown out?
No.
Did all the money stop coming?
No.
But market reacted. There's a wonderful opportunity to buy. Me and my brother bought, lots of people bought Indian hotels at 23 rupees.
No.
Correct? It's like you react onto public perception, ban Chinese product. Everyone is taking Chinese TV and throwing it out on the road. If you're a smart man, you would go pick those TVs up and keep it in your house. You're getting free product. It's like literally like that. I'm trying to explain it in a level you'll understand it. If someone's throwing petrol away, saying this is Chinese petrol, don't use it. Some rumor comes on Twitter saying this petrol from China is containing some bad chemicals and it's ruining children. The people are throwing it away. You'll be like, doesn't matter.
Yes, sir.
I don't mind.
We don't know which petrol is from China or India.
See, that's what I'm trying to say. Markets are like that. So why Google priced out? Because people reacted like that. People thought Google was immediately in trouble. Okay? Some analysts immediately said Google's in trouble. Microsoft has an edge. Google's whole search engine is collapse will happen. All their money will disappear. Everything is over. And they reacted to market fell. Next day they realized, okay, they overreacted and went back up. Forget that. Infosys is problem for companies like Infosys and all this, Wipro, all of them. It's like, I'll give you the car example. So imagine I'm selling you a car. Now, this car will ask you, Keshav, and will constantly in real time analyze the roads you're going on, the way you're using the brakes, everything, and keeps on adjusting to your needs by itself. There's no need for a mechanic.
Yeah.
That's the problem for Infosys, Wipro, and all these guys, HCL. In the long term, not today, tomorrow. This is not a problem of today, tomorrow. A lot of people immediately are saying, what an idiot you are. This is not going to happen. They will be ready for it. Yes, they will all have to change. The companies and investors will be okay because the companies will change. Infosys, the way they place their products will change. What will change is the amount of software developers these companies have will change. They will not need so many guys sitting there doing computer karta hai. Where a place where you had a room full of 100 guys sitting and doing, 1 or 2 guys will do it. Because Infosys and Google and they will collaborate and they'll be using artificial intelligence to do the same work. So your profit margin goes up, your earnings goes up, and your cost comes down.
Then there will be big layoffs.
Uh-huh. Over a period of time. These guys will have to reinvent themselves. People who are young like you won't be have too much problem. You have time to reinvent yourself. People are like in my age, you lose your job. You don't have enough time to reinvent yourself.
Yeah.
If I spend 5 years reinventing, I'll be like a 55-year-old man walking around saying, "Give me a job." They'll say, "Sir, we feel for you, but sorry." The 30 other guys, quarter your age, ready to do the same job at half the cost, and I can train them to do other things also.
Sir, but on a recent interview of Infosys, Narayana Mudi sir, he said that back in the 80s, there also one software got developed, and everyone said there is no need of humans anymore. Computer will do all the work, but it's not like that. He said human mind is a complex mind, but AI is not like that. So AI won't be better than human. He said.
I respect Narayan Murthy.
Okay.
He's out of the industry.
Okay.
He left Infosys. He sold all his shares and he created Catamaran. Is he investing in Infosys Catamaran? No. You know where Catamaran is investing? It's investing in all these cutting edge technologies. His own venture cap fund, Catamaran fund, where his daughter is heading it in UK and he's running it here with 15 people. There's only 15 people working for him in his office, Catamaran office, and he's got over billions of dollars. He's investing in companies like OpenAI. He's not investing in Infosys. Why?
He knows the future.
Talking is one thing, hand is doing another thing. See where his hands are going, where his money is going. And respect to Narayan Murthy. He did everything, no problem. I respect him. But the Godfather of AI, the guy who was running the Google, he quit recently. He's a British guy. He quit and he came to the news and he told in the news, "We are in trouble." He said, "What I thought will happen 50 years from now, 20 years from now is happening now in artificial intelligence." That means it's progressing very fast. Faster than he himself thought. And that guy is known as the Godfather of AI. If that man is coming out and ringing alarm bells, I would rather listen to him, who's an expert, who was doing it day to day, who was running his job, was creating AI. Then Narayan Murthy is out of the industry, sitting and investing in different things. Yes, he's a leader, IT leader, no doubt about it. Business leader, no doubt about it. But when it comes to artificial intelligence, you should listen to artificial intelligence people. We are in time for great change. No one can predict the future. 10 years from now, like how social media 10 years ago, no one knew Facebook will be like this. Instagram will be like this. No one knew. No one took it seriously. Same way, no one's saying AI seriously. 10 years from now, God knows what's going to happen.
So now Infosys launched that AI Topaz. And TCS is also building something and they are doing with the AI. And more companies are going to do that. Will it become India versus America? Because there is no news of AI on China. So will it become India versus America on these AI topics?
As far as the problem for human beings is concerned, this versus that is only on human level. When you talk about in computer level, there is no computer. In a computer level, it's not ChatGPT versus Bard. ChatGPT and Bard will start talking to each other. Then the fun begins. When Chinese AI and American AI start talking to each other, they start being friends. Where are you going to be as a human being when it's so complex? Step inside there and say, no, boundary line is here. You cannot be friends with him.
So, but if AI...
If anything, it will destroy this whole notion of you having borders. And government control. The world, the way you see the world, can have a paradigm. It can happen. I'm not saying it will happen. It can happen. That's why governments are all nervous. That's why the American Congress is holding meetings after meetings about AI now. Trying to see how to control this. But the Godfather of AI, what he's saying is it's too late. He's saying the cattle is bolted, now you're trying to close the barn doors. It's an English saying. That's like number in our country, colloquially speaking, means like what? trying to close the coop when the chicken is gone.
No,
Closing the
understood,
chicken.
sir. Understood, sir. Yeah, sir. That's the famous saying. Yeah, sir.
Okay.
Understood, sir.
So everything is left. All the animals are left. Now you're closing the gate.
Yeah, okay. That's
There's no point.
Yeah, sir. Sir, if AI goes this much faster, then we can surely say there will be a layoff in the upcoming years.
No, it won't. See, you got it the wrong way. It's not layoffs.
Okay.
You have to rethink the way you look at your job, your future, your career. What you thought was your career, what you thought was your future, it changes. You're feeling this nervous, okay, and you're just starting your career.
Yeah, sir.
Man, it's people in my generation. At least you have the capacity in your generation still going and attending some night college, some course and learning something, reinventing yourself. Worst comes to us, you can go work in idli kadai and flip idlis in plate. Someone in my generation, mortgages, car loans, children in school, okay, up to the hilt in loans and credit card debt. Lose job, what are you going to do? So there's going to be pain. That's the pain Anand is talking about. That's why if you have loans, close them. It's always nice to be free of problems when new problems are coming. At least your old problems are not there.
Yeah.
If you have old problems, then new problems are coming.
Collapsed.
Kotu parata.
Understood. Now you understood what Infosys.
Yes, so don't worry about AI.
Okay.
And as far as Infosys is concerned, as an investor, you have to be looking at earnings. All this is just noise. It's just PR stunts that they're doing. You have to look at their annual report. In that, there will be details on how many new customers joined, how many old customers are retained, what is their billing, how much money they made, how much expenses are there. Look at amount of earnings, study all that and see, can you invest more money into Infosys? And PE ratio and these metrics you should look at. But software as an industry is something to be keeping an eye on.
Okay.
At least for the next few years. Till this AI cloud settles. Maybe this whole AI thing is like cryptocurrency. A whole bunch of nothing. Everyone last year was talking crypto. Now no one talks about crypto.
Yeah.
How many Bitcoin videos do you see on YouTube? How many Bitcoin ads do you get? Same way now AI, and then next year everyone saying, okay, forget AI. Next thing they'll come. Maybe.
So, but I did a good thing that I bought Infosys on 1,220. So
Financial
now I
congratulations.
made a profit of ₹80.
Congratulations. Infosys is a company not going anywhere. This is what I mean. I'm not saying Topaz and all that you should immediately sell Infosys. Hold on. Infosys as a customer and as a client, I mean, as an investor, Infosys is great. They're going to always pivot and change. The company will change according to what is required in the market and they'll reinvent. If they don't reinvent, you sell it as an investor. No problem.
Okay.
All companies always reinvent themselves. You've seen this. Companies which started off doing one product, slowly diversify. Today they'll be doing something else altogether. If they don't, like Tupperware, they'll also disappear.
Okay.
Okay? Don't worry about it.
Okay. That's it.
Anyway, thank you for watching our video on Paisa Bolta today. I hope you found it informative and entertaining. If you did, please subscribe to our video and our channel. Turn on the bell notifications so whenever we come up with new content, you'll be notified. And very soon Anand will be back in the chair here, giving you more relevant content in Hindi. Thank you again.
Thank you.
पैसा बोलता है में फिर से आपका स्वागत है। मैं सिंगापुर गया था। सिंगापुर में सब भारतीय लोग मुझे प्यार से स्वागत किया और जो मीटिंग हुआ उसमें तो बहुत सारे अतिथियों से मुलाकात हुई और ये तो कंप्लीट सक्सेस हो गया। अगले मीटिंग जून 11 रविवार को हम कोलालमपुर में करने वाले हैं। जो कोलालमपुर में रहते हैं वो मीटिंग में आ सकते हैं और मुझे मिल सकते हैं। धन्यवाद, नमस्कार, जय हिंद।